On the 13th of June, 1994, a gruesome discovery was made outside Nicole Brown Simpson's townhouse. The bodies of Nicole and Ronald L. Goldman, both brutally stabbed to death. Nicole, the former spouse of ex-football star O.J. Simpson, was living separately from him following their divorce. The incessant barking of Nicole's dog led neighbors to the horrific scene. Here's a chronology of the events leading up to the tragic incident. On the 12th of June, Nicole, her children, and others dined at Mezzaluna restaurant at 6:30 p.m. Ronald Goldman visited the same restaurant later that evening to retrieve glasses left behind by Nicole's mother. Concurrently, O.J. Simpson and his friend Brian Cato Kalin enjoyed a meal at a local McDonald's, returning home by 9:45 p.m. At 10:25 p.m., Alan Park, a limousine driver, arrived at O.J.'s residence to transport him to the airport. O.J. departed on a red-eye flight at 11 p.m., and by 12:10 a.m. the following day, the bodies of Nicole and Ronald were discovered. During the ensuing investigation, a glove stained with blood, a knitted cap, and a footprint smeared with blood were found at the crime scene. Upon his arrival in Chicago, O.J. was informed of Nicole's demise and was subsequently interrogated by the LAPD for a duration of 3 hours. On June 17th, O.J. was indicted on 2 counts of murder and was declared a fugitive. The notorious high-speed pursuit involving law enforcement and O.J.'s white Ford Bronco concluded at his Brentwood residence. The subsequent trial became one of the most publicized in U.S. history. O.J.'s defense, dubbed the Dream Team, comprised high-profile lawyers Robert Shapiro, Johnny Cochran, and Alan Dershowitz. The prosecution was spearheaded by Deputy District Attorneys Marcia Clark and William Hodgman. The defense argued that the state's DNA evidence was subject to reasonable doubt, leading to O.J.'s acquittal on October 3, 1995. To date, no other suspects have been interrogated, leaving the murders of Nicole and Ronald unsolved. O.J. Simpson died of cancer at the age of 76 on April 10, 2024. Amelia Earhart, a pioneering aviator and a symbol of women's empowerment, is remembered not only for her remarkable achievements, but also for the mystery surrounding her final flight. Born in 1897 in Kansas, Amelia's fascination with aviation began at a state fair. She worked tirelessly to fund her flying lessons and, in 1923, became the 16th woman to earn a pilot's license from the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale. Amelia's career was marked by groundbreaking feats, including being the first woman to fly solo above 14,000 feet across the Atlantic and from Hawaii to California. These accomplishments brought her fame and fueled her ambition. In 1937, Amelia undertook her most daring venture, a global flight. Alongside navigator Fred Noonan, they departed from Miami on June 1st. After stops in South America, Africa, India, and Southeast Asia, they reached Lae, Papua New Guinea, on June 29th. On July 2nd, they left Lae for Howland Island in the Pacific Ocean but never arrived. Their last communication to the U.S. Coast Guard ship Itasca was, "We are running on line north and south." Their disappearance triggered one of history's largest search operations. Despite exhaustive efforts, no trace of Amelia, Noonan, or their plane was found. Various theories have been proposed since Amelia's disappearance. Some suggest they ran out of fuel and crashed into the sea, while others believe they were captured by the Japanese. However, none of these theories have been confirmed, leaving Amelia's disappearance an unsolved mystery. Amelia Earhart was more than an aviator. She was a beacon of progress and a symbol of the indomitable human spirit. Her legacy continues to inspire, and her story, especially her final flight's enigma, captivates us. Looking at the sky, we remember Amelia Earhart, not for her disappearance, but for her life of courage, determination, and relentless pursuit of dreams. As Amelia said, "The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity." Her tenacity makes her story, despite its tragic end, a tale of triumph. For many years, the Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie, has captivated the imaginations of people worldwide. This elusive creature is believed to reside in the deep waters of Loch Ness, a vast freshwater lake in Scotland. Reports of Nessie sightings have been circulating since the 6th century. But it was not until 1933 that the creature gained widespread attention when a local couple reported seeing an unusual creature in the lake. Since that time, there has been a plethora of sightings, photographs, and even video footage claiming to depict Nessie. Some speculate that the creature could be a plesiosaur, a prehistoric marine reptile, while others suggest it might be a giant eel or some other unidentified aquatic species. Despite numerous explorations and studies, no definitive proof of Nessie's existence has been discovered, leaving the enigma of the Loch Ness Monster unresolved. The enigma of the Somerton Man, whose body was discovered on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia, in December 1948, continues to perplex us. The man, found attired in a suit and polished shoes, carried no identification. Despite extensive efforts, his identity remained elusive, even after his photograph was published in newspapers. Initially, heart failure or poisoning was suspected as the cause of death, but the autopsy revealed no poison traces. His fingerprints, too, were unidentifiable. Intriguingly, 4 months post-discovery, detectives found a concealed pocket in his trousers containing a rolled-up scrap from a rare book, the Rubaiyat, inscribed with Tamam Shud, meaning, "It has ended." Despite relentless search for the book, authorities eventually interred the Somerton Man unidentified, preserving his embalmed bust. 8 months later, a man claimed to have found a copy of the Rubaiyat in his car near Somerton Beach. The book had a torn final page matching the scrap found with the Somerton Man, a phone number, and an enigmatic code. The phone number led to Jessica Thompson, who reacted evasively during her interview and fainting upon seeing the Somerton Man's bust. She denied knowing him, but admitted selling the book to Alfred Boxall. However, Boxall was alive and possessed the Rubaiyat copy sold by Jessica. The code in the book remains undeciphered. The Somerton Man's identity continues to be a mystery. The Mary Celeste, a British-American vessel discovered adrift and deserted in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872, has become one of history's most intriguing maritime enigmas. The ship, found in excellent navigable condition with its cargo fully intact, showed no trace of Captain Benjamin Briggs, his family, or the 7 crew members. A lifeboat seemed to have been launched in an orderly manner, yet the reason for their departure is still a mystery. The Mary Celeste embarked on its journey from New York to Genoa, Italy, in November 1872. It was stocked with a 6-month supply of provisions and luxury items, including a sewing machine and an upright piano. It has been suggested that abandoning such a valuable ship and its contents would require extraordinary circumstances, yet the ship's log and interior seemed undisturbed. Speculations about the ship's disappearance range from mutiny and pirate attacks to encounters with sea monsters. However, the actual cause behind this baffling incident remains a mystery to this day. On the 1st of February, 1959, 9 hikers met a mysterious end in the mountains of what is now known as Russia. Their deserted campsite was found on the 26th of February, with their tent torn open from the inside. Traces of footprints were visible in the snow, leading towards a nearby forest. 2 bodies were located there, and the remaining 7 were discovered in the ensuing months. Contrary to initial beliefs of hypothermia being the cause of death, the medical examiner identified blunt force trauma, 3rd-degree burns, internal bleeding, and missing body parts as the actual causes. Interestingly, some of the hikers' clothing was found to be radioactive. Various theories emerged, including interference by the KGB, drug overdoses, encounters with UFOs, anomalies in gravity, and even the Yeti. However, the true cause behind these deaths remains an unsolved mystery. In September 1996, the music industry was shaken when famed rapper Tupac Shakur was fatally shot in Las Vegas. Tupac had been at the MGM Grand Casino watching a Mike Tyson boxing match with Suge Knight, CEO of Death Row Records. Post-match, a brawl ensued between Tupac's bodyguards and Orlando Anderson, a Southside Crips gang member. After the fight was dispersed, Tupac and Knight departed in Knight's car, trailed by Tupac's entourage. At an intersection, a white Cadillac pulled up alongside Knight's car, and shots were fired through the window. Tupac was hit 4 times, and a bullet fragment grazed Knight's head. Tupac was immediately hospitalized and put on life support, but he succumbed to his injuries 6 days later, at the age of 25. Despite a thorough investigation, no arrests or charges have been made in Tupac Shakur's murder. The Las Vegas police failed to pursue leads, including Yaki Gaddafi, a member of Tupac's entourage who claimed he could identify the shooter but was killed 2 months after the incident. In 2014, retired LVPD Sergeant Chris Carroll disclosed that he was the first officer at the scene, and that Tupac's final words were explicit, uncooperative remarks aimed at the police. The case remains unresolved, leaving a profound impact on the music world and beyond. The Voynich manuscript, a 600-year-old codex, stands as one of history's most intriguing puzzles. This enigmatic manuscript is filled with illustrations and writings that have baffled scholars for centuries. Authored by an unknown scribe, the writings remain undeciphered, leaving us uncertain whether they represent an unexplored language, a complex code, or mere gibberish. Efforts to unravel the codex and comprehend its meaning have proven fruitless, adding to its mystique. The manuscript's cryptic text has sparked numerous theories in an attempt to shed light on its purpose and content. Some propose it might be a reference book filled with knowledge lost to time. Others suggest it could be a work of fiction, a product of a vivid imagination. Another theory posits that it might be a key to gaining admission into a clandestine society. Despite the myriad of theories and relentless attempts at deciphering, the manuscript remains an enigma. The likelihood of ever fully decoding the Voynich manuscript appears slim, leading some to believe it may be inherently indecipherable. This ancient codex, with its inscrutable text and illustrations, continues to captivate, its secrets securely locked within its pages. The Legend of King Arthur, a tale that has been narrated and re-narrated countless times over a millennium, is a captivating saga. The mythical Camelot, the gallant knights of the Round Table, the wise wizard Merlin, and the mighty sword Excalibur are all iconic elements of the Arthurian lore. However, if King Arthur was indeed a historical figure, his actual existence was likely far less enchanting. The earliest extant accounts, dating back to the 9th century, depict a leader who may not have even been a king, who valiantly fought numerous battles against the Saxons. The veracity of these accounts, however, remains a subject of debate. Several locations in Britain are linked to King Arthur through legends, including Tintagel, a coastal site purported to be Arthur's residence. Yet, archaeological excavations have failed to conclusively establish whether Arthur ever resided there, or even existed at all. In the end, it appears improbable that scholars will ever definitively ascertain whether King Arthur was a real historical figure or merely a figment of fiction. On the evening of March 13, 1997, an unusual spectacle unfolded in the skies above Phoenix, Arizona. 5 lights, arranged in a distinct V formation, were observed by numerous witnesses. The first report came from a retired police officer in Paulden, Arizona, at approximately 8:16 p.m. Subsequent calls from witnesses south of Paulden suggested a southeastern trajectory of the lights. The National UFO Reporting Center was inundated with over 700 reports from a diverse group of witnesses, including pilots, police officers, and military personnel. Descriptions of the lights varied, with some identifying them as orbs or triangles, while others believed they were part of a large, silent craft. Later that night, around 10 p.m., another set of up to 9 lights appeared in the sky. Witnesses reported an outline of a mass behind the lights, but the mass itself remained unseen. Despite visual confirmation of the lights, air traffic controllers were unable to detect them on radar. Phoenix City Councilwoman Frances Barwood initiated an investigation, interviewing over 700 witnesses. She asserted that the government had not interviewed a single witness. The enigma of the Phoenix lights persists to this day, a captivating mystery in the annals of UFO sightings. In the year 1888, a notorious figure known as Jack the Ripper emerged in London, leaving a trail of at least 5 brutally mutilated women in his wake. A series of letters, allegedly penned by the Ripper himself, were sent to the police, mocking their attempts to apprehend him. The authenticity of these letters remains a topic of scholarly debate, but it is from these correspondences that the moniker Jack the Ripper originated. Despite extensive investigations, the true identity of the Ripper remains shrouded in mystery. Over the years, numerous individuals have been proposed as potential suspects. In his 2012 book, Jack the Ripper, The Hand of a Woman, author John Morris posits that a woman named Lizzie Williams could be the infamous Ripper. However, this theory has been met with skepticism among other experts in the field. The enigma of Jack the Ripper continues to captivate, with the likelihood of ever definitively unmasking the true identity of the Ripper seeming increasingly remote. This enduring mystery serves as a chilling reminder of one of history's most infamous unsolved crimes. Stonehenge, an ancient monument located in Wiltshire, England, has intrigued scholars and enthusiasts for centuries. This prehistoric monument, dating back to approximately 2500 BCE, consists of a circle of massive standing stones arranged in a specific pattern, hinting at a significant astronomical correlation. Despite numerous studies and conjectures, the exact purpose and construction methods of Stonehenge remain a mystery. A multitude of theories have been proposed regarding Stonehenge's purpose. Some believe it was a site of religious ceremonies, while others suggest it served as a burial ground or an astronomical calendar. There is also a theory that Stonehenge was a healing site, supported by the discovery of human remains showing signs of injuries treated with herbal remedies. Regardless of its original purpose, the fact that Stonehenge has withstood the test of time for over 4 millennia continues to captivate and inspire awe among people worldwide. Its enduring presence serves as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of our ancestors, sparking curiosity and wonder about our shared human history.
If you enjoy our content, please consider subscribing to our channel. It's just one click for you, but it means the world to us. You'll get instant updates on our newest videos, and it helps us grow and keep creating content you love. Hit that subscribe button and join our community today. Thanks for watching.